prejudge all Americans. You can have your prejudgment in your head because we all do, but be reserved until you kind of get to know a person. You can kind of tell within a few minutes of a person talking where they're at mentally. You can usually tell. Also, we need to train our boys how to avoid these women like the plague. Like, do you really want to bring someone in your life that if someone looks at them, they be like, bitch, what the fuck you looking at, my nigga? I'm ready, motherfucker, bitch, blah, 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 blah. You ain't ready for this hoe, da, 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 my, blah, 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 blah. Like, do you want to bring that into your family? Do you really want to bring that into your life? Train your boys to avoid these women like the plague. I don't care how small their waist is. I don't care how big their their butt is. Train your boys from their youth to avoid these women like the plague. I've been training my son. My son is 13 years old. I've been training him since 6 years old to avoid these women like the plague. I've been teaching him the warning signs to know when he sees them, avoid them like the plague. And he's at that age now where he has very good judgment. He doesn't like ghetto girls, period. He may like this black girl over here, but once her ghetto comes out, he doesn't like her anymore. Once she's not making good grades in school, he doesn't like her anymore because who wants that into their life? You have to train your men to stay away from them. And they're so bad that they're messing up our black men. When you look into the African American community, when you see nothing but failure and failure and failure, let me tell you something. Women were made to encourage and to build up men. Our words are so powerful in a young man's ear. You don't know that? It's very powerful. It's even more powerful than the father talking to the child because there's something about the nurturing spirit of the mother that just resides deeper in a child's head mentally than when the dad talks. Except maybe in some rare cases, but for the most part. And these women are always turned up and are always cursing people out, and they don't train their boys to be men. They don't train them. They don't know how to stay with one man. They keep in their vagina all over the place. So many of them, if you get one of them pregnant, I don't care what you think. Go and have that baby DNA tested. Because most of them, they're all over the place. Seriously, they're all over the place. Now, I'm the kind of person that I believe that not every woman is meant to go to school, get a degree, and work. Some women are meant to be housewives, to take care of the home. But these women are not equipped to be housewives. They are not equipped to stay at home. They haven't been trained how to do it, and nor do they desire to be a submissive woman. They don't want to stay in their place. They don't want to stay in their lane and play their role as a submissive woman. You're supposed to listen to a man. A man is not supposed to be getting talked down to by you. I would suggest if you are considering dating a ghetto chick, just cross her out of your life mind. Don't let the small little things that you think are something make you make the decision that will be held in your life. Don't bring all of her baby daddy drama, her auntie cousin drama into your life. You don't want those women in your life. Let me tell you for free, you don't want those women in your life. Why is it that so many black men think that they shouldn't get married? It's because of these women. They're not marriage material. One thing I've noticed when I was single, there was a time that me and my husband separated, putting my business out there a little bit. It is what it is. And the guys in my community noticed that my husband wasn't around, so they started to try to talk to me. And I never allowed anybody to come in my house, but I would sit outside and talk to some people. One thing I noticed about black American guys, that if they have the right woman to stand by them and encourage them, they will do better. A lot of these men that say they don't want to get married, they actually do want to get married, but they don't trust these hoes. They don't trust these black American women. These black American women have messed them up so much that they have trust issues. And I be telling girls all the time, y'all keep sleeping, and these African women, Nigerian, Ghanaian women are going to take these black black men and turn around the situation, which will be good, which will be a blessing. Because I've noticed that a lot of African American, Black American college men are marrying and hooking up with African girls. Why? Not just because the African girls are in school and are gonna make money. It's because of their character, their demeanor, their softness, their need to know, their willingness to submit to a man's authority, to be told, no, you can't do that. No, you can't go there, and say, I respect that. Guess what they're doing? They're making these men feel like men. While we are making these men feel like boys, and men don't want to be boys. So naturally, they're going to go towards women that submit. If you're not ready to submit, you're not a woman. Say that again. If you are not ready to submit under the authority of a man, you are not a woman.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. So, this is just a quick video off of that video, although that was 10 minutes, but shortened it to 5 minutes. But I just want to say what most of the things that she was saying were true, right? Except maybe she kind of went off on a few things, but we all get the agenda she was trying to push out. That most of these women out here are just off. Okay, they're wicked. They're off. All right. Now the thing she did go off on is saying that if I can remember, she said that women are meant to are made for training men, which that's semi-true. I would say that, but it's mostly a man's job to train the man, right? And the mother is supposed to train the daughter. They said she said the mother's words are more powerful and deeper than the father. Not necessarily. That can be, depends on what kind of family you have, but most of all, the father words are supposed to be more. But that depends, right? But either way, the mother and the father are supposed to be, the thing about it, the woman is supposed to be, the father is supposed to be the woman is supposed to be a help me to the father, okay, right? And if you have a good mother and father, right? Or should I say father and mother, Salakia? We got to go in order. The father and mother, then they got to work together, okay? So, like I said, most of the things that she was saying were true. Some things were kind of a bit off, but we all get the gist. Okay, so this is just Ecclesiastes. Is that Ecclesiastes? Yeah, it's Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Okay, so who he said, and I find more bitter than death the woman, right? So these women out here, what she was saying, these women are really just, you do not want those kind of women in your life, right? That's funny. For example, before I even did this video, I seen another article. Well, I seen an article earlier. I forgot her name. I think Jada Cheeves or something. Whatever her name is. We all know she's married, right? She is a mother, and she is going around on TikTok twerking pretty much. It was an article saying that one of her twerk videos went viral. And she is a mother. And you know what? You jakes allow this shit. All right? Because the father is sitting there on the picture looking like some damn simp. All right? He can look like some bum. Okay? Can't even think of the word I'm trying to look for. Okay? It's just Jake, right? These Jakes and all this shit. And that's your wife, and you just let her go around on that TikTok twerking. So I'm gonna read this again. I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands, right? Whoso pleased of Yahweh shall escape from her. Okay? So whoso pleased of Yahweh shall escape from her. So if you escape from the treacherous and the tyrannical black woman, then you pleased Yahweh, right? It says, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So if you're a sinner, you're just going to be taken by this the so-called black woman. Okay? If you are a sinner, then you're going to be taken by the so-called black woman. That's pretty much all I have to say. If you are really one of those 2/3, then you're just going to be taken by these TikTok twerking black women. Okay? And you know what? If you get taken by them and you're a sinner, then that's what the hell you jakes get. Because we don't feel sorry for you. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai and Shalom.